It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Game 3 brings us our first change of scenery, but what hasn't changed are my colleagues. At home in any arena, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And the home floor for the series tonight in Washington, as the Wizards will be playing against the Denver Nuggets. Looking at Denver, they weren't able to capitalize on their home court advantage in Game 2 and now look to get back on the winning track. We'll see how they do. Tonight, two teams that have had great success, the kind of battle that could have future ramifications. Kenny, these teams may have to play each other again down the road in the playoffs. How can they set the tone here?
Oh, send a message. And even if you got to write it and give it to the ball boy to take down to the other bench, you send that message that we're here to play, and this is how it's going to be today, tomorrow, and in the future.
And as a player, you look forward to these matchups, Ernie, because as a team, you learn where you guys stand against the best.
And now let's send it down to Kevin Harlan as we approach tip-off.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this Game 3 of the playoffs on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will join us from the sidelines. Taking a look at Washington. They managed to split the first two games. Now, if they can take care of business on their home court, they'll put themselves in position to close out the series.
Critical that they come out and play with a lot of energy in this game. The fact that they have a chance to really gain the upper hand is impressive.
And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Down low, it's Millsap and Jokic. Murray out there with Oladipo. And it's George in at the small forward. Now here's Beal. Over Oladipo. Beal can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Now the pass to George. Millsap a screen on Anderson. Millsap dishes to George. Just 5 to shoot. It's John Wall with the rebound.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. They'll take that every time.
They get it back. Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the put.
And Jay, strong work all around in the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Now here's Murray, covered by Wall. Murray, good.
And love seeing Murray take it strong to the rack. A phenomenal finisher inside.
Outside, Wall. Mirotic the screen. Kaminsky sets the pick for Anderson. Outside, Wall. He feeds it to Kaminsky. Now on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
Well, terrific ball movement there, and once again, John Wall finds the right man at the right time.
Washington shooting their first free throw of the night.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Kaminsky. Murray with it. Millsap a screen. Murray kicks to Jokic. George against Anderson. Stolen by Anderson. Outside, Wall. Here's Mirotic. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
Now here's Murray. Outside, George. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, you love how Paul George finishes on the drive. That is a powerful dunker right there.
Washington trailing. And Beal kicks to Wall. They set the pick. Back to Beal. Fires for three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, this guy's a rock. This is a player that you can count on to produce under any circumstance.
Millsap a screen. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Ball passes to Anderson. He kicks to Beal. Mirotic the screen. Oladipo against Beal. Lays it up off the glass. Beal's got 5.
Love to see a shooter like Beal mixing it up on the interior.
Nuggets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And Oladipo kicks to Jokic. Over Kaminsky. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Jokic has got his second basket.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Greg, the defense better start to disrupt his rhythm, or it's going to be an awfully long night for them.
Now here's Beal. 5 points in the game. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his third rebound on the night. Jokic with his screen on Beal. Murray the pass to Jokic. Pass to Millsap. Stolen by Anderson. Down low. And it's Wall. That time the assist by Anderson. Wall's got his first points of the night.
I just love to see John Wall take it inside and get the job done. Shows how versatile he is.
Outside, George. Millsap a screen. Here's Jokic. Again, the Nuggets score.
Good job working the in-between area.
Yeah, I think if the defense is going to give that to him, he's got to take the opportunity. He uses his size and high release point on the jumper.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
And when you shoot a high percentage from distance, that gives you momentum and really keeps the opponent on the ropes.
The other thing it does, Greg, it opens up the floor, right? The other team had zero answer for their outside shooting in that one.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. The screen from Thompson. Brogdon kicks to Thompson. Pass to Beasley. Lets the 3 fly. That shot, no good. Now Washington takes it the other way. Stevenson passes to Buchanan. Williams a screen. Thompson with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
No good from Beasley.
Boy, the defense gets into his head and alters his release when he really doesn't have to.
Releases from 15. Ryder, no good. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Beasley outside. Brogdon against Stevenson. Here's Brogdon. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
You can see how long Thompson's arms are when he goes up to finish that alley-oop.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
I think their play calling has been exceptional. They've played with purpose and they've played with aggressiveness.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Nuggets. We've got Yabusele. Beasley is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Thompson. And it's Washington in at the 3 spot. And Washington has possession. Denver getting their last shot to go. Here's Ryder. A terrific shot on a turnaround. Ryder's got his first bucket of the night. Denver in the lead. Now, here's Brogdon. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Perfect example of how to set a great screen. Set your feet, stand firm.
Outside Williams. Stevenson dishes to Horford. Over Thompson. Tries again. That's tipped. Beasley outside. Inside, trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Denver passing it around. Beasley outside. 6 to shoot. Shot from the wing. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. The pass to Buchanan. That ball. High speed that time from Stevenson.
Outstanding pass. He reads the play as it develops, and his lead pass is absolutely perfect.
Here's Brogdon, and the layup's good off the glass. Brogdon's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Nuggets.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Stevenson outside, pass to Ryder. Buchanan, he's guarded by Brogdon. Here's Buchanan. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And a surprise he doesn't knock that down. Defense a little too lax that time.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Horford. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, solid body control from Al Horford. This is a big guy who's great at cashing in down low.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, I like to see them mix it up a little bit. You've got to keep the opposition off balance.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Jokic with it. Kaminsky's there. From 13, Beal pulls it in, and the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul. For Washington, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And Wall kicks to Anderson. Feeds to Beal. Mirotic sets the screen for Beal. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, that's just rubbing the defender off. Beal striking off the screen.
Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely to the inside. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Anderson against George. Anderson can't get it to go. Nuggets trail. The feed to Millsap. Deflects the pass. All with the steal. It's Anderson with the drive. That shot off. Excellent D there from George. The Nuggets shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Millsap a screen on Anderson. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Well, Paul George routinely making these difficult shots look easy. He's showing how dominant he truly is.
For Washington, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And Anderson kicks to Beal. Over Millsap. Beal's shot is good. Beal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Good defense, better offense. Beal is unfazed.
Nuggets shooting a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. Outside, George. Outside, Millsap. Jokic a screen. Here's George. Washington with the rebound. 1:16 left to play in the first half. Wall passes to Kaminsky. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game. The Nuggets trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Wall's got his second basket of the game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Outside, George. To the middle. Here's Millsap. And it's good, 2 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That one misses for Paul Millsap.
And Paul Millsap, a very versatile player, can shoot from anywhere, defend multiple positions. This guy just does it all. That's their third straight make off an assist.
27 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now Murray. 15 seconds left now here in the second. Shot clock at 5. There's Oladipo. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Wizards lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Bradley, a strong first half for you and the team. It looked like you guys really were ready to play. Was that something Coach emphasized?
Yeah, most definitely. We wanted to hit them first. We weren't going to check any temperatures, as he said, so we were not going to just let guys do what they want to do. We're going to come out and be the aggressor, and we did that.
Obviously have to maintain that in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The NBA playoffs are happening, and we're happy to have you here for the halftime show. Looking at the Wizards, they want nothing more than to seize the momentum of this championship series tied 1-1. They gave it their all in the first half, but this looks like a battle that could go down to the final seconds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Well, their playmakers are showing up tonight, seeing the court well, moving the basketball. That's why they had so many assists in the first half. And they're not just relying on ISO plays to generate points.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, as we know, it's always a good idea to pound the ball into the paint. So many defensive game plans are focused just on stopping the three. When you hurt a team down low, they got to react. That allows you to play inside out. Trust me, I have the blueprint. I own the blueprint. I created the blueprint. Inside, kick it back out, shoot the three. Rick Fox, B. Shaw, and big shot, Bob for three. The crowd go crazy. I know you remember that, Ernie.
So that'll do it for now as we send you courtside with Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K crew for the start of the second half.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
And you know, when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
Yeah, I don't think we can expect them to do anything other than lean on him in the second half as well, especially as the stakes get raised.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. The Nuggets trail by 5. The explosive backcourt is Wall and Beal at the 1 and 2. Anderson is out there with Mirotic, and it's Kaminsky in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And Oladipo kicks to Jokic, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Jokic has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Nuggets. Wall dishes to Anderson. Back to Wall. Lets it go. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And here's Oladipo. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Jokic sets the screen for Oladipo. There it goes, it's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Jokic.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction, and the obvious result.
You simply can't give him that. You have to fight through the screen and at least get a hand in the face of the shooter.
Mirotic, a stupendous finish in traffic. And the Wizards lead by 3.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Well, you better be more physical on the glass because they wanted that rebound more than them, plain and simple.
Now, here's Oladipo. To the paint. It's stolen by Kaminsky. To the inside. Here's Mirotic. Good work defensively by Millsap.
I don't like their energy level since the break, right? They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots.
The dish to Murray. Jokic inside. Kaminsky's there. It's good. And 12 points for Jokic.
They wanted a fast start coming out of the break, and they are now 3 for 3.
Ball passes to Beal. The 3. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game. And Oladipo has it in the corner. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Here's Wall. And again, Washington, no good.
They're fortunate to be in front, given how shaky he's been from the floor tonight.
Passes to Jokic. It's stolen by Kaminsky. All with it. They set the pick. Mirotic the screen. And Wall kicks to Kaminsky. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. And it's 7 points for Frank Kaminsky.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Nuggets trail by 3. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Brogdon the pass to Yabusele. They double him with Wall. Back to Brogdon. Thompson up top. It's tipped. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Buchanan. The shot from the low post is good. Now it's a 5-point Washington lead.
Just lackluster transition D. That is just too easy.
Oh, come on, you got to put up at least a little bit of a fight, right? He simply ran down the court and goes right to the cup.
Here's Brogdon after the basket by Washington. Washington passes to Yabusele. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Count it, good. Brogdon's got 8 points.
I know how popular threes are in the NBA. Boy, you can't do better than those quality looks in the low post.
Kicks to Williams. It's blocked. But they get it back. Here's Buchanan. Off target with his 3. The Nuggets trail by 3. Brogdon the pass to Yabusele. Beasley right side. Pass to Washington. 4 on the shot clock. He's off on that one. Now Washington takes it the other way. Lets it go from 14. The Wizards with another miss. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Brogdon. He's got 8. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Williams with the steal. The drive by Beal. Over Washington. Beal with another miss. Denver's shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Brogdon. Wall grabs the board. Washington leading now by 3. He dishes it to Beal. There's the pick. And Wall kicks to Kaminsky. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 6th assist on the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And this is obviously where you'd like to see a 2-for-1.
Absolutely. You have to execute. No reason why they can't get a couple of chances at scores.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Beasley.
Boy, ran his man right into the pick and got the open look. Basketball 101.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Beal. It's up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Beal's got 15.
Boy, a dead eye like Beal, you better close out and force force him to put it on the deck.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 8. Got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Washington holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on Coach Mike Malone.
Stay positive. Don't get down. We got a lot of time left. We're going to win the game. We are going to win the game.
Coach Mike Malone moments ago trying to get each guy to believe in himself, believe that this still can happen.
And the players have to trust each other. It's going to take all 5 guys working together to recapture that momentum.
Just 1 quarter left in regulation. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. And Denver will start the 4th quarter. We've got Murray. He's out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Cross in at the small forward position. And Washington has possession. Following the miss by Jokic. He gives them a double-digit lead. And the Wizards lead by 10.
Exactly the kind of ball movement they're looking for.
Here's Murray up on top, covered by Wall. Murray, good.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
The pass to Buchanan. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Williams kicks to Wall. And it's sent back by Jokic. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Kyle Anderson is checked in for the Wizards. And Denver also making a switch. Millsap's checked in. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
Boy, excellent team basketball. Used the screen to free himself up and drilled the jump shot.
Now here's Murray, covered by Wall. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Mirotic is checked in for Ryder. George is checked in for the Nuggets. And he's good on the second. Wizards leading by 9. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Horford dishes the Wall. Back to Horford. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 7th assist in the game. Denver calls timeout.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's a good call, Greg. They need a fresh, new approach here.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. And we'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
That's phenomenal athleticism on the drive. Paul George just sprints past everyone with ease.
Buchanan, guarded by Oladipo. Here's Buchanan. Good work defensively by Millsap.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
And here we go. Washington fast break. And it's sent back by George.
Paul George, tremendous vertical. Kevin, how fast does he get off his feet?
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
Here's Anderson. Up and in on the layup. And the Wizards lead by 14. Denver with the ball. Millsap a screen on Wall. Murray, good.
You got to feel comfortable when Murray is working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all are next level.
And Washington has possession. Mirotic, a screen on Oladipo. This is to Mirotic. Up again. It's good on the putback. Horford's got the lead up to 14 now for Washington.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
George passes to Millsap. Denver passing it around. For three, Murray. Outside for George. George missing again. Washington leading now by 14. Outside, Wall. Banked in off the glass. Wall's got 5 points now this quarter.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside, George shoots from the baseline, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
I think you have to love the unselfishness of Paul George's game, right? The guy wants to win, and you see that with how he shares the basketball.
One shot, gentlemen.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And Wall kicks to Mirotic. Over Millsap. Mirotic's shot is off.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
What a great job contesting without fouling. Exactly how you want to defend the mid-range shot.
Now, here's Jokic. Shot off the screen. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from George. The Wizards have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's Wall. He scores a 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
I like him forcing the issue inside. Wall playing with purpose right now.
Denver calls timeout. They're down by 13. We've got 1:13 left here in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, John Wall.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. That speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
With a chance to take command in this series, he did everything. That is the kind of killer instinct you need in the playoffs. It's George on the wing, defended by Anderson. And that one's good. Jokic.
Well, that's just great work from Paul George to spot the open man. And at his size, he can see right over the defense.
And Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series is all but in the books. Congrats are in order tonight on an outstanding effort and a well-deserved victory for Washington.
There's superior ball handling. 1 at 4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Wall.
Boy, his assist total to me is the most telling stat. This guy created, he made sharp passes, and the defense was always reacting to him.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
At this point, they're completely overwhelming them. The opposition looks totally defeated.
Now here's Murray. Oladipo dishes to Millsap. Back to Oladipo. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Now here's Wall. He's guarded closely. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks with John Wall. John, it sure looks like the chemistry is coming together. What is the bond like with your teammates?
We enjoy playing with each other. We have great chemistry. We all work hard, and we know how much we mean to each other, how much we work every day, and we're just trying to keep getting better each game.
Well, the work is paying off, John. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.